Josiah and Sarah Moore, along with their 4 children, did the program.
Another haunted house made for Halloween. Just another haunted house made for epic year.
Got out late, about 9:30 at night. Permission to do that.
The next morning, Mary Peck.
Have you ever been somewhere so dark that it feels like the shadows themselves are watching you? That's what the Villisca Axe Murder House is like. It's a small, white house, nestled in the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa. From the outside, it's deceptively simple, almost inviting. But don't be fooled. Behind those walls lies a darkness so deep, even 100 years haven't been able to erase it. Let me tell you what happened there. It was a summer night in 1912. The Moore family, along with 2 young friends, Lena and Ina, had just come home from a local church event. They were laughing, feeling safe. They had no idea that a monster was lurking, waiting for them to close their eyes. Sometime after midnight, as the house lay silent, someone, a stranger, a phantom, or maybe something more sinister, crept into the house with an axe in hand. In the darkness, they moved from room to room. First, the parents, Josiah and Sarah, struck again and again until their faces were unrecognizable. Their dreams shattered in an instant. The children were next, 4 young lives snuffed out, along with their friends, Lena and Ina. They, too, were innocent. And they, too, would never wake up again. By morning, Villisca was changed forever. The scene left behind was beyond horrific. Blood stained the walls, the bedsheets, even the ceilings. Whoever did it didn't just kill. They lingered. They draped sheets over the mirrors, covered the windows, and stayed in that house with the bodies, as if savoring their twisted work. When they finally left, they slipped away like a shadow, leaving no trace, no clue, no justice. And as the years passed, that house became something else entirely. People started to whisper that the house wasn't empty. Neighbors heard screams in the dead of night, the echo of children crying when the rooms should have been silent, as if the victims were trapped there, reliving that night over and over. The Villisca Axe Murder House is now open to anyone brave enough to visit. But I warn you, not everyone leaves unchanged. Visitors have reported icy hands touching their shoulders, whispers that drift through the air, the soft creak of footsteps behind them. Some have seen faces in the windows, pale and blurred, staring back at them. And almost everyone who enters speaks of an overwhelming feeling of dread, a suffocating weight that presses down on you, as if something in that house doesn't want you there. Imagine standing in the room where those children were murdered, feeling that cold chill run down your spine, hearing faint whispers that seem to come from nowhere. People say that whatever is in that house knows you're there. It watches you, follows you, just waiting for the moment when the lights go out. Some have been so shaken that they've left in the middle of the night, claiming they could hear breathing right next to them or feel a dark presence lying beside them, as if the spirits there are reaching out, desperate to pull someone else into their nightmare. And some, they believe it's not just the spirits of the Moors. They believe that whatever took those lives that night never left, that it's waiting for someone else to claim. So if you think you're brave enough to enter the Villisca Axe Murder House, just remember, the darkness in that place isn't just a memory. It's alive. It's a shadow that follows you, lingering in the corners, waiting for you to close your eyes. And if you're not careful, you might bring a piece of it back with you. Some say that once you step foot in the Villisca house, it never really lets you go.